Hello and welcome to another cryptocurrency technical analysis video where today we're going to be diving straight into the Bitcoin charts on what's been happening right now for Bitcoin. And of course, we're going to be talking about Tezos and of course SLP token. So firstly, for Bitcoin right now, we have been dumping right now for the past 1 days. Okay, over the weekend we have just been going grinding down poorly for the price action. So right now we have our local support for Bitcoin right now. If you take our pivot low to our pivot high, we have been bouncing from this golden pocket, and of course this is also a value area low for the past price action for the past 2 weeks. Right now we are bouncing around our value area low locally for Bitcoin right now. And of course, if you take our last low and you move it and you drag it below, we also have our daily level. We have our high term time frame level here. We also have our high volume node for Bitcoin right now. And of course, this golden pocket has not been tapped right now. So we have I have been waiting for this level to be tapped right now, because this is a very important key level for Bitcoin. And of course, if we hide these levels, we also have our parallel channel, which we have been ranging for the past 2 weeks right now. And of course, we are having a slight bounce from our middle of the channel. So we need to know our key levels if we break down. And of course, we know our heavy resistance for Bitcoin right now. We have our golden pocket. Just we slightly got front run from our golden pocket right now, and of course that's our heavy resistance for Bitcoin right now. And as you can see, uh we are gonna look for our downside levels for Bitcoin right now. So we have our um very important golden pocket around 38,300 US dollars. So we have our value area. We have lost our very important point of control for Bitcoin. And of course we have our value area, our high volume node rather, for Bitcoin around this golden pocket. And of course, if we put on our high term time frame levels, we have our monthly level around 0.786 Fibonacci level. Of course, we also have our previous lows around these levels, around these areas, which of course we could also, if prices starts to come down, we could also swing failure this pattern, and of course get a bounce, and of course regain bullish momentum, and we go on from that level. So we know our levels for Bitcoin to the downside right now. We know our very important levels if we swing failure pattern this previous lows locally for Bitcoin right now. So that's gonna be it for Bitcoin. Let's move on to our favorite altcoin, which is Tezos. I've covered Tezos completely for free on the live stream from our Discord group, especially for the members. If you're not a member yet, you do need to definitely join our Discord group. The link's down in the description below. I gave a free live stream last weekend, and of course, we know our levels to the downside for this Tezos. So we have our I explained this extensively for the members only on the Discord group. So do make sure you join the server. Okay, so we have our next support levels around this area. We have our weekly level. We have our key levels of support, which was previous resistance, and of course we have our golden pocket around this 0.0001 sats. Okay, so if we break through this level, if we go to the downside, we have our next major support, which is a weekly, our 0.786 Fibonacci level, and of course our uptrend point of control for Tezos. Okay, so once Bitcoin starts to break down, of course altcoins also starts to break down. And once we go under 40,000, and if we hit our 38,000 golden pocket, of course we're going to be expecting Tezos around this area. So that's going to be a great buying opportunity. Of course, that's not financial advice. You should definitely do your own research on this. So that's going to be it for Tezos right now. We know our levels to the downside. We know our next key supports to the downside. So let's move on to our SLP token. So SLP token right now is hovering around 6 cents. Okay, it's hovering around 6 cents. So we have, as you can see, we have lost our major weekly level. Of course, we SLP tries to reclaim the weekly level, and of course, in the end, got a breakdown from this weekly level. So definitely, I'm looking for this next key levels of support. Okay, so this key level of support is the last major low for SLP. And of course, if you take a look on SLP Ethereum chart, we also have um, our next monthly level around this area. So it's still 40% down. Of course, if you take a look, it's still around 41% down for SLP. So SLP USDT is gonna be gaining a lot of bullish momentum once we swing failure off of this last key level. Of course, if we swing failure this key level and of course gain our bullish momentum, we could definitely expect higher prices for SLP. But right now, we are hovering around 6 cents, and it's just looking pretty weak right now. And that's gonna be it for SLP. And of course, for Bitcoin, we can also see that we have our monthly Fibonacci pivot points around this daily level. So this daily level is very very important for Bitcoin. But of course, we also have major resistances above us. So that's gonna be a pretty weak analysis for Bitcoin right now. So of course, we're gonna be if we start expecting lower, we definitely know our levels to the downside. Of course, if we pump straight up from here, we also know our levels, our resistances to the upside. So if you want to have these updates in real time, you definitely should join our Discord group down in the link description below. So that's gonna be it, guys. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe if you like these quick updates on Bitcoin and other altcoin prices. And thank you ever so much, guys. Smash the like buttons, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.